Hello guys. In this tutorial we'll see let's say we have a character skinned and rigged with a biped, and let's say we have like three type of animation for this character, and each animation is in a separate max file. To make it easier to export to Unity, it's better if we put all the animation in one max file so we can export them in one FBX file. And for this, what we can do is to mix them together using the mixer mode. So we have this animation, the stand animation, and we have the walk animation that is in a separate max file, and we have like a sidekick animation as well as it's in a separate max file. And as I said, we want to mix them together. We want to put all these animation in one max file. How we can do this? As I said before, we will use like the mixer mode. So to start, I will just load the walk animation. Let's press play, and yeah, fine, okay. So and what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna just select one bones from the biped, so to switch to the biped setting. Then I'm gonna save this biped file, the biped animation file. I'm gonna name it like since it's a walk animation, I'm gonna name it like walk character, or you can name it whatever you want. As you can see, I unchecked this option, and I'm gonna just press save. Yes, replace, since I already saved it before. And then I'm gonna load another the sidekick animation, this one. So we have this animation, and as I did before, I'm gonna select one bones from the biped so I can switch to the biped editing mode, and I'm gonna save the biped file animation, and I'm gonna name it like sidekick character. Yes. Then I'm gonna open my stand character. So it's this animation, and I'm gonna switch to the mixer mode and open the mixer window. I forgot to do something. I'm gonna go back to my normal biped mode so I can save even the stand animation, because it needs to be saved as well. And yes, save. And then I will just switch back to my mixer mode and reopen the mixer window. Yes. And in here I'm gonna just do like right button, new clip from file, and I will start by opening the stand character animation. So it's in here, okay. And I'm gonna just and then I'm gonna click on the arrow, right button here, new clip from file, and the walk character. Then I'm gonna choose this one, this option, so I can move this and put it right after the stand animation. So this one finish at frame 70, and the second animation will start at frame 71. Okay. And then pan again, right button, new clip from file, and sidekick. Move it right behind the walk animation. So the walk animation will finish like at frame 105, and the third animation will start at frame 106, and it will finish at frame 137. It's very important to have this data, since later when we will be trying to integrate this animation in Unity, we need to know like each animation when it starts and when it finishes. Okay. So I can see all the animation together in my window, I'm gonna click on zoom extend. Yes, this one, so I can see them all together. So make sure when, like, just to put them right behind each other, like there is no extra frame between them in here or in here. Okay, so when, let's say, this animation finish at frame 70, the second one need to start at frame 71, not at frame 72 or 73. Okay, so when we are done, we just need to come over here and right click on, it's the name of my biped. Okay, so I'm gonna just right click on it, compute mix down, and usually I just check this one for safety. I don't know, you can try without it, but I prefer to have it checked, and I'll press OK. So now we have all these animation together in here. Right click on this one and copy to biped. So as you can see, the last frame of my animation is 137. So when I switch back to my biped normal mode, I'm gonna just change this value to 137. As you can see, we have keyframe everywhere. So we have all these three animations together. What I'm going to do now, I'm gonna just open this mode and display and check this option, so my character will always be in the center when it is moving. So when I press play, so everything is happening at the center. It's very important. Anyhow, we can just I can just save my max file and name it like Chun-Li all animation. All animation. Animations, and save. And then I'm gonna just select everything, bones and mesh, and export to selected to my project, Unity project. And in folder models, assets, models, and just put here Chun-Li animation. Okay, and press save, FBX of course, and check animation. Make sure you have bake animation check, and if the unit is meters, Y up, and just press OK. And OK again. Then I'll just go back to my Unity project, and as you can see, we have, like, in folder model, my Chun-Li character. First off, I'm gonna just change this value to 1 and press apply, and then the rig. I'm using the legacy option system because it's working for me. And then an animation option. So as you can see, we have all the animation here. And to have this preview in here, you need to drag this file in here. Okay, so you can see this preview mode. So when you press play, you see, like, your character moving as it should with the 3 animation. Okay. So that when I said before, it's very important to know, like, each animation when it starts and when it ends. So I'm gonna just select one bones from my biped and just go back to my mixer mode and open my window, so I can because I don't remember, like, where my first animation ends. So it ends at frame 70. So in Unity, I'm gonna just use this limit 70, okay, 70, and then apply, add loop frame, apply, and loop. I'm gonna change my the animation, the name of my animation to walk character, like that, and then I will add like a new, because I'm adding the other two animations. I'm gonna just press plus, and I'm gonna repeat again my work, the work that I did before for this animation for the walk character. So I'm going back to my 3D Max to see like where the second animation starts. So it starts at 71 and it finishes at 105. '71 and 105, and add loop frame, loop, apply, and again I'm gonna change the name to, this one is walk, actually damn. Okay, I'm gonna name it as well, walk character 2. Okay, and this one I misnamed, it's a stand character. Okay, stand, not walk, stand. And this one I'm gonna just take out, remove the 2, and I'm gonna add a third animation that starts from 106, I guess, and till the end. 106, since the second one finished at 105. And again the same option, add loop frame and loop mode, and change the name to sidekick character. Okay, and then apply. Always press apply when you change anything, like when you change the name or when you change any parameters, you need to press apply. Otherwise it won't be taken into consideration. Okay, so I can now drag my character file in here in my scene, and you can see it's there. I can make it a little bit bigger because it's kinda small in here. I'm gonna make it 50% bigger. Okay, and make sure also to have your character at the same coordinate of the master character. My master character in here is just an empty object. It's this one, master character. It's an empty object. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just link my character to this master character, since master character has some scripts that. So what I did, I linked my character to my master character, the empty object character. This empty object has 3 scripts. One of the scripts is called like move character. It's a script that allow me to, when I press one of the arrows button on my keyboard, it will allow me to move this master character. Like the up arrow button, just make the character the master character move forward, and of course the left arrow button will allow me to turn left, and the right one will allow me to turn right. So what I did, I just linked my character to this master character. Okay, so I'm gonna open this script, the move character. It's very simple. It's a very simple script. So it has like just like input, get key code, up arrow. So when I press this button, the up arrow button, it will do like the transform, translate, and the speed, etc. So it's an extremely simple script. What I'm going to add to this script, since my character has, this character has animation on it, I want to make sure when I press the up arrow, the character will start walking, and when I press for example, the space bar, the character will do like some sidekick animation. And when I don't do anything, the character will just be in animation, in stand animation mode. Okay, so we have 3 animation. We can add later like a jump animation or stuff like that, or run animation, but just to make it simple, I'm gonna just use 3 animation. Okay, so we'll be using a command called hold on. So to access the animation from the character, since this character is a child of my master character, so to access its animation, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this transform. So this is about like the master character. Get child. Get child is we can say that get child is an it has like an array value. It's we need to put like an index to my to this get child. It's waiting for an index. It's a base 0 index. So like since my character is the first one to be like the child of this master character, is the first one, as you can see. Cube is the second one, this cube. Since it's a base 0, so this index, the index for this child is 0 because it's the first one. So I'm gonna just put 0 in here as a reference to my character, and then dot transform again. Dot animation. That again, and then we need to have crossfade. Yes, crossfade, open parenthesis, and we'll put like, we're supposed to put in here the name of my animation, like these names, like we can find this one and this one and this one. I'm sorry, this one. So these 3 names, okay, the exact one, like it. So we'll start by the first one. So stand character, okay. So no, I mean we are looking for the one, since we are pressing here the up arrow, so the character is supposed to walk. So we need to have like the name of my walk, its walk character, okay, with uppercase W and uppercase C. So walk character, okay, and semicolon, and the same. I'm gonna just copy this one. Even when it's rotate, we can make it walk, or we can do like an animation of the character just doing like an animation for a rotation. But for now, since we don't have that animation, I'm gonna just use the walk animation. Okay, and then I'm gonna add this, so when nothing is happening, like I'm not pressing any button, so I'm gonna do if, or you know what, let me add the jump, the sidekick animation. So when I'm pressing the space bar, so I'm gonna add the input for the space bar button. So get key, open parenthesis, key code, then space bar, I think it's space bar, okay, space, that's it, and close parenthesis, curly brackets, okay, and then I'm gonna just use this, copy, paste, and then the name of this animation is sidekick with uppercase S and uppercase K. Okay, sidekick character. Okay, I'm gonna save my file, and hold on, we have something that we need to do. Like, I'm gonna select my Chun-Li character, and in the animation it's already there. But if you have, like, sometimes you can have this. Okay, it's like that, you will find it like that, or even like that, 0 or 1. So it has only one animation, the stand character. You need to change this to, if you have like 3 animation, you need to change it to 3, like that, and then put each animation in here like that. Okay, so when I press play, the default animation will be like the stand character. So when I press play, okay, and when I press the up arrow button, so it's working, and the space bar back. Okay, so it's working. Okay, it's keeping it keeps doing the sidekick because we didn't tell it, like, if nothing happened, don't do anything. It kept doing the sidekick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just add that option, like, when I'm gonna tell it, like, if nothing happened when I don't press any key. So I'm gonna just take all these input, since they are like a Boolean value. I'm gonna just tell it, like, if it's false, not true, nothing should happen, or it will just play the stand animation. And then I take this one, this input, copy, paste, and false by adding the exclamation point. And we'll add this, Control C, Control V, and false, and then one more, and this one, Control C, and then Control V. We call these, like, when we start with if, we call them decision statement, just for info. Okay, then curly brackets. Okay, I'm gonna just copy this line, Control C and Control V, and just add the name. I think it's stand character. Okay, and save. Let me check if the S is uppercase or no. Hold on. Yes, S uppercase, so I'm fine. Let's press play and press spacebar. So yeah, it's doing it only one time because but when I keep pressing the spacebar, it will keep doing it. But when I release the spacebar, nothing happened besides, like, applying the stand animation. And then this is the walk animation. Okay, let me hide this cube. It's kind of hiding there. And then I'll just, okay, so it's working. And as you can see, it's following the my ground. Since my ground is not like a straight plane, nevertheless it's following it exactly. Like, my character is always on the top of my ground. Okay, why? Because I have a script called, like, stick to ground that I wrote. It's this one. Let's check it out. stick to ground. It's a simple script. Basically it's just emitting a ray that, and this script is applied to my master character. Okay, so basically what it's doing, it's emitting a ray not from the position of my character, but a little bit higher from here. So it will emit like a ray, and the ray just go down like that, and when it will hit my ground, the point of intersection will be like the new position of my master character. So that's why my master character is always on the top of my ground. So it's a simple script. So as you can see, like emit, it's casting a ray. It's here, ray, just a little bit higher. That's why I created like a vector 3 with the same coordinate as my master character position, besides the fact that the Y position, just I added to it like a 2 to make it like a little bit higher. So the ray will be casted like a little bit higher than so 2, I think it's somewhere in here. So from here, from this place, my ray is casted and just go down straight. And how it is going, because I gave it as a direction transform up multiplied by -1, so it's the opposite. Up, it's this vector, so when you multiply it by -1, this vector, it will become like the opposite vector. Okay, so this is my stick to ground script, simple script, and it will work. Let's say if you add like an obstacle, like it can, very important, you need to have like as you can see, this cube, I unchecked, I deactivated the collider, otherwise my ray will be will hit this box before it will hit my ground. If you need to have like a character with a collider, you can use the layers option in raycast to filter like which collider is considered by the ray and which is not, which one will be just ignored. Okay, and so let's put like an obstacle, like it can be like a sphere. Okay, so this sphere I'll make it bigger, like that, bigger, something like that. I'm gonna just move it here, and I'm gonna just give the same value to all my x, y, and z. So it's 8, 8, and 8. Okay, I'm gonna just put it like that. Make sure that, of course, the ground need to have like a collider, mesh collider for my ground, and for the sphere, just a sphere collider will be fine. But just make sure that they have colliders. Okay, otherwise my stick to ground won't work. So let's see if it's working or not. Press play. Let me hide the cube. Okay, and let's see if it's working. Yeah, so it's working. I have also like another script that will allow me to switch the camera. So now we have this camera, but the same camera can be when I press A. So the camera is somewhere inside the character. Okay, and it has like a mouse look script, so it's following the arrow of my mouse. Okay, but my problem now, the camera is inside my character. I need to change some value from, let's see the script for that. It's in the master character. It's switch mode script. I'm gonna open it so you can see it. So it's this one. It will switch the camera. Okay, so this is the camera height. So now it's 1.5 because before I used the cube object as a reference, and since the cube is smaller than this character, so that's why the camera was in here. Okay, So I'm gonna just add that value to make sure that the camera will be here. Hold on. So I'm gonna switch this to 3.5, make it a little bit higher. Let's see if it's working or not. Press play. So I'm gonna press A. So yeah, it's working. We are over my, okay, but maybe 3.5 is a lot. We can make it less than 3.5. It's better. Let's say 2.5. Hold on. A. No. 3 or 75. Okay. A. So yes. Okay. And when I press A again, I'll go back in this view, and that's it. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna just add something. Let's go back to our move character. So now we had to write in here like the animation, the name of each animation, but for now we have only 3 animations, so it's not like a big deal to write their name. But let's say if you have like 15 animations, sometimes a character can have like 15 animation, like jump, sidekick, or other animation. It will be, and maybe they will have like more complex names as well. So it will be like kind of difficult to just write the names of the animation. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna just add like this part of this code for each open parenthesis animation state. I'm gonna just add like a temporary variable like a and m in transform. So I'm gonna access the animation in my character, since my character is a child of the master character, and since this script move characters is in the master character, so to access this I need to add get child. So transform dot get child open parenthesis 0 dot transform dot animation. So I'm gonna access all the animations that are in my character, close parenthesis. Before that I'm gonna add a variable array, and since I'm using list array, so I'm gonna add using system dot collection dot generic. Otherwise I won't be able to access list array. Okay. It's a string, so string anim name. I'm gonna put all my animation names in a list array. Okay, so anim name equal to new, okay, and open close parenthesis and semicolon. So I'm gonna add this now, open curly brackets and close them, and just put like anim name dot add open parenthesis A&M name. We'll put like since it's a string variable, so I'm gonna just put like the name of each animation in my list array, anim name. Okay, and then I'm gonna just save this. So it's also like a base 0, the list array. So like when I select my character, so this one will be like as you can see, like it's 0, 1, 2. The first one is 0. So the stand character is 0. So I'm gonna just change this to, like for example, this one, when it's supposed to stand, I'm gonna just change it to anim name 0 instead of writing the name. And sidekick will be like the second one, I think. No, yes, it's 2. So it's the third one. Sidekick. So I'm gonna just copy this, Control C and Control V, and this one, oh yeah, and change its value to 2, and this one 1 to 1. So I think this way is more, it will be easier when you, especially when you have like a lot of animation, like maybe 10 or something. 1, 1. Let's see if it's working or not. Press play. I'm gonna hide this cube and press play. Yeah, it's working. And press yes. And also I wrote my own camera follow. I write my own scripts. I don't use like anything that is not from me. So I wrote even my mouse look script, and I have like a tutorial for that. You can check it out. And also I wrote the, of course, the stick to ground and the switch mode. Okay. So, and my camera follow, of course. So this is the camera follow script. Hold on. Yes, it's this one. Okay. I mean, the camera follow is the one who is making so the camera is moving smoothly, like following the character smoothly, like that. You can change, it has like some parameters that you can change them when your character is like kind of in here. Like I need to make the camera just go a little bit upper than that, raise it a little bit, like its target, especially its target. So I'm gonna just, yes, target height, I'm gonna change it to, for example, 2. Yeah, as you can see, maybe 1.5, like that. Okay, and maybe I can make it closer, like a radius cam 2.5. You can make it closer. Yes. Okay, so I hope you'll find this tutorial useful, and thanks.